Good morning everyone, it's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today, because, content preview isn't really a thing on live stream days, because it shows up right after the live stream is over. I haven't gone over everything that this meta has brought as of, tonight. So I think now is a good time to go over it, because there is some stuff that I missed, or that wasn't really covered in the live stream, that is happening now. So I figured it'd be good just information to get out, that way you guys can know about it in case you also were not aware. So first off, we do have the new skill fusion feature. There's a whole thing about this and how it needs to work. One thing that is very important to note for all these new characters, or all these old characters that can get their skill revamped, is one, it takes new materials to do it, which you can get from Beatdown Battle or Predator Battle, and also the character must be level 100, and the skill must be maxed out, which that's not really a big deal. But they have to be level 100, which for me, not 100, 100, 100, 100, not 100, 100, 100, 100, not, yes, not. So really, I can only skill awaken some of these units, maybe about half of them, less than half, because they're not level 100, and I don't really feel like duping them up just to get a new skill, because they're already a unit that I don't really use. So that is a super big kicker that I didn't notice on the live stream this morning, that was pointed out to me later on, and it's really unfortunate, because it locks a lot of people out of even being able to do this. So it's going to take a while to get the materials necessary to even awaken the skill, on top of you having to have them maxed out. So that's already not a good thing. If they had just made it, just have the character and have the skill be maxed out, would have been a lot better, a lot easier, and would have saved a lot of people some headaches. Because, newer players who pull these units that have really crappy old skills be like, oh, okay, well, I can just play the beatdown battle and I can get it from the shop or whatever, and then I can get a better skill. Not the case. Sorry, guys. I'm not in charge of it. I just am pointing it out to you. So, that is live. The new banner, obviously, Guy, Velzard, Valentine, very good units. I already did my Should You Summon video on that. We have a whole bunch of sales. We have the recruit packs. We have the new story event that gives you the card flip event, flames for Shion, and then Dino dupes and crystals. Everybody can get 2 free multis on the banner from milestone missions and the event shop, so that's very good. So yeah, 15 crystals from milestones, whatever. But then 10 tickets right here for the milestone, and then the flip card, you don't get stuff here, but you get in the event bazaar for Beatdown Battle, I believe. Yeah. You can get another 10 tickets there. So, pretty good. Or actually, no, that's just the event and then the milestone. So, normal event and then the milestones, you get 2 free multis. The flip card is good because it comes with the shop. So, we have the shop in here. Go to event. And then the autogram game, here's 10 tickets right here, whole bunch of Dino stuff, the blueprint, which I should probably buy, and then all the other normal stuff that's in here. So there's your first multi. The other multi is milestones from playing the event, cool beans, whatever. Beatdown Battle is here, and it does have the dupes of Shion, which is fine. Shion's dupe does cap out at EX3, and then Inferno 1, 2, and 3 has, I think, a Platinum Hammer, and then 2 of the Skill Awakening enhancement items instead of the Rainbow Motes, which I'm kind of sad about, but oh well. Maybe we'll get them somewhere else, because yeah, they even took them out of the picture here. So yeah, we'll see how this whole skill revamp thing goes, because I think people are going to complain a lot about the level 100 requirement, but we'll talk about that more in its own dedicated video. Other thing to note is Loop Loop. The stamina update has occurred. That occurred early this morning, actually. Not even like when everything dropped, but we're on 454 right here, and if we click into here, it does cost 3 stamina to advance. So I'm planning another video where I do a comparison to see, you know, if it was actually useful or if it's just triple the rewards for triple the stamina and just a flat across boost. We'll have to see, but I'll do that at a later time. But that is also active. What else is here? So we go into quest. And we have the beatdown battle. We have the character introduction quest. So this is actually very generous. This is where you get the free dupe of Velzard. And just as a reminder, you must first pull Velzard and actually summon her. And then you can do the stage, get the dupe, and feed it in. Well, you can do the stage anytime you want, actually. But in order to actually use the dupe you get, you have to actually summon Velzard first. You don't just get a free copy of Velzard willy-nilly. But this is actually a good source of crystals, because you see you get 10 crystals right here, and then if we go into the battle, you get another 5 here. So that's 15 crystals per stage, plus this stage, which gives you the dupe, but it also gives you 5 crystals. So, I mean, no, it's not 5,000 crystals, but it's more than we would normally get. Plus you get a free protector dupe. This is quite generous right here. I'm quite pleased about this. And I think it's better than a bingo board for getting, like, what, the Space Xion dupe and the Raphael dupe when that happened. The Protector is very important, so that's very nice. Here is the actual story event, so milestone rewards, here's the tickets in here. There's the flip card items that you can use to get the Dino dupes. That's where you get those. There are missions, there's a special effect for all these units, I guess. Demon Lord Skirmish is still on for another 3 days. That's pretty standard right there. New story, chapter 21, starting the new OG story. We should see the new OG character in here, maybe as a cutscene, maybe as a unit. If we get to it, I'll cover that as well. That's also here. Also, Conquest Prime is here. So this is where you get the magic tomes that you use to forge the specific Valor Cup gear. Now, this is broken into very specific team builds for each stage. So for the bracelet, you can only use magic characters. For the gear, or for the jacket, you can only use physical. And then for each specific weapon, you can only use people that use that specific weapon. So it's gonna limit you down a lot. And if you don't have it, then I don't know if you're gonna be able to beat it. 308 KEP isn't the highest, but it's also not entry level either. But is it actually worth it? I don't actually know. I haven't done anything with those 2 free pieces of Valor gear that we got, mainly because they're just so goddamn expensive that I don't really see a usage right now. So, I mean, we'll have to see. So when you clear it, you do get the first, you get a piece for free, and then you get the tome to forge a new copy of it that you can most likely just awaken into it, because these don't come as awakened unit or awakened pieces of gear. So you got to make one, level it up, reforge it, and then make another one, and then level it up, and then feed it in, just like normal gear. And it gives you 15% stats for each, whatever they do in Valor Cup only versus 10 that normal pieces of gear give. So 5% is actually a decent amount, especially when you're talking about like high level Valor Cup, where everyone's a whale. Everyone has maxed out units, and the only thing that's going to be different between you and them is this 5%. It can help you a lot, but it is expensive. Probably one of the biggest things that came with this update is that they did change the Corridor of Awakening shop. So it doesn't look different for me because all of them are already level 100. But for a newer player or someone who doesn't have all of them, you will only have the ability to buy 25 of their dupes from this specific shop, because they did go back and add the dupes for the units into the Flashback Crystal Bazaar. So now you can buy them here up to level 100 for each one of them, and then to get them to 120, you then have to play the Corridor of Awakening, which is, the big concern that we had when it first came out, and then everybody bitched about it, and then like, okay, let's change it back and make it like this. So this was a very good change to fix a very bad thing they did. So now you're not limiting new players out of only having a level 60 Shinsha or a level 60 Water Rimuru, or a level 60 Dark Benimaru, or whatever. It was a terrible idea, and I'm so glad they updated it now. As far as when we're going to get the next Corridor of Awakening, though, to even get the currency, it's probably going to be next week, maybe a week after that. I'm thinking more next week. But at least now you can grind up flashback crystals, which you can choose out of the flip card. So we can do a flip card right now because I have one, and maybe we'll get an ace. Who knows? We got a king. All right, well, almost. So we have the Dino dupes, we have emblems, we have EX rocks, which come 3 apiece, 8 times. Really good right there. 24 of those. I like it. And then cores, reforged stones, not really that important. You'll clear the shop out as you go, though. And then more Xion ore if you need it for some reason. And then flashback crystals here. But you don't have to just buy flashback crystals here. You can just go into the normal shop and call it good. So that is great, because I think when New Year's came, and everything from this shop was contained in the flip card thing, or the wish strip, whatever it was, that was awful. That was awful. And it took people almost the entire month to get all of, like, the tickets, the free tickets, because they just couldn't pull enough of the shit. And they kept getting jacks and could only pick one item every single time. It was just a huge, giant waste. Also, the anniversary medals are in here too, which is nice. You get, 5 of these every time. You can get 12 times. That's good. But I think that about covers everything that was introduced. Oh, okay, we have this shop as well. So we get these new, whatever they're called, and from Predator battles, like the normal daily ones, and then once the event Predator battle comes out, we'll get them from there as well. And you can use these to exchange for any type of skill enhancement, but also the new ones that are gonna... I assume these are the ones you need to raise this Awakened skill from 7 to 10. You're gonna need these ones, and you're probably gonna need a lot of them. So they're not gonna be cheap, and it's not gonna be easy. On top of needing the level 100 unit already and all that. And the other material to even awaken the skill. It's going to be a long process, not something that I thought I was going to be able to do immediately. Again, that was just wishful thinking on my part. But I think now that covers everything that was brought about in this specific meta change update. If I forgot something, I'm sorry, but it's almost midnight. I've been up for... I need sleep. So this is probably going to be the last video I record tonight, and then I'm going to go pass the fuck out. So if I did miss something, I'm sorry. It probably wasn't that important, and as those words come out of my mouth, I'm probably going to regret them, but I can just cover it later. So at least you guys get a general idea of what has come and what has changed. That way you don't have to go searching for it randomly. But that's it from me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.